What is up, beautiful people? It's your girl Cam, and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be adding some more pages to my creative journal, all in preparation for the beginning of spring. So let's get into it. So welcome back to my channel. This is Piece of the Plans. My name is Cam, and I am so glad that you are here. If this is your first time joining me, welcome. I hope you find something here that inspires you. And if you do, I hope you'll give me a like and consider clicking that subscribe button as well. If you're an OG, welcome back. I appreciate your support so much, y'all. So much. Today, y'all, today, I frequently say that I'm nervous about putting spreads together. Like, I say that pretty frequently. But today, I am more nervous than I have ever been about any spread that I can think of in recent history, because I am trying something that is so out of my wheelhouse. I really don't know what I'm doing. I really do not know what I'm doing, but I really want to try this technique. I really want to try this technique really badly. So I'm just going to do it. I'm going to make a spread that illustrates the transition from winter into spring. Because when this video goes up, if all goes well, this video goes up on Friday. Friday is the first day of spring. At some point during the day, spring begins. So I want to do half of the spread with winter vibes and winter elements, with a window peeking into spring, and then moving over into the spring element. So let me go ahead and get to my page. You see I'm stalling, right? I'm stalling. So I've drawn some things out. I don't know if it's going to stay just like this, but I have drawn some things out that I want to just to kind of help me figure out how this spread is going to go. Yeah, there are two spreads that I've already completed that I have not posted the videos for just yet, but I'll post them soon because I wanted to get this one up, celebrating the beginning of spring. So let me get started. No more stalling. I'm going to first cut a little triangle into this Dutch door. And I'm going to tell you right now that I may be a little bit more quiet than usual, just because I am concentrating. And I'm trying not to make a mistake, because this could go really right or it could go really wrong. Okay. So I'm going to cut that out, and then I want to add some washi tape. And I think I want to add this blue, really skinny blue washi tape on here. To create more of a border for this page. And I'm choosing this blue because I feel like it's going to give me that icy, wintry feeling that I want. And I think that most of the stickers I'm going to be adding are going to be blue or blue adjacent, or will complement the blue really well. I did several diagrams or sketches of this spread in another notebook that I have. trying to figure this out. And I had like 5 different types. I had like 5 different types of Dutch doors I wanted to include. And I'm like, girl, you can't do everything all in one spread. I mean, I'm sure I could, but I would probably give myself a headache trying to do 4 different kinds of Dutch doors in one spread. So I'm going to stick with this. And then I'll do the other Dutch doors that I wanted to try in another spread. Okay, that looks pretty good. I think I will go ahead and put the washi on the back just so I don't forget to do it, because I can get to talking, child, and totally forget my plan. So let me go ahead and lay this washi tape down. And I probably should have put the washi tape down first and then cut around it, but we're gonna do it this way. I went to my first hockey game last night, and it was so fun. My son's girlfriend won some tickets from her job. And it was so weird because I had just mentioned that I wanted to go see a hockey game. We went out to dinner together, me and my husband and my oldest son and his girlfriend. We went out to dinner, I think this past Saturday. And I just happened to mention that I've never been to a hockey game before, and I would love to go to one. And then my son reached out to me on Tuesday and said that she'd won some tickets from her job, and did I want to go? And it was 4 tickets. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. We went to, I got a chance to go to my first hockey game, and it was really, really fun. We had a good time. Okay, I've got this, I've got the washi tape set up. Now I want to cut out a window. I'm going to put some artwork in these boxes, and I just need to choose one of these boxes to make a window out of. And I was kind of debating which one of these boxes that I want to use as a window, because I also want to decorate this page, but I want to get this page done first. So I think I'm going to cut my window out here in the middle. I think I'm going to cut my window out right here in this middle section. So let me grab my tool, my little cutting tool, and I probably should use a ruler just to make sure my lines are straight. I didn't go over far enough. Okay. Oh man, I just cut that crooked, even though I have a ruler in my hand. Okay. Oh snap, okay. Okay. That's the raggediest window ever. Okay, y'all, we're not starting off too good. We're not starting off too good. This is the most raggedy cut I have ever made in life. The most raggedy. I'm gonna try to fix it by putting a box around it. I'm trying to clean it up, but I don't know, it's not. My cleanup is not going so well. Okay, now I'm gonna go through and go over all of my little boxes that I'm gonna put art in. I'm gonna go over these lines. I'm not gonna use my ruler because this is just easier for me. Just do it freehand and try to get it as straight as I can. When I use the ruler, it smudges the ink. It doesn't always land on the right line. So I'm just gonna do it freehand, y'all. And it's not gonna be perfectly straight, and guess what? I am okay with that. This is a journal created by a human being, not by a machine. And even books and things created by machines mess up sometimes. So, yeah. I'm gonna freehand this. Okay, I'm not gonna deal with this side just yet. I'm gonna come back and decorate that later. But for now, let's pull in some artwork and let's start decorating this page. I'm excited about this. So to decorate this side, I'm going to use a sticker book from my stash that's got all kinds of cute little wintry vibe pictures in it. And I'm going to try to put little scenes in these little boxes. I want to try to find some that are pretty small though. And I also want to try to find ones that are blue. So giving myself a challenge. Let's start with the window, the cutout window. And let's see if this sticker here will fit in there. Yeah, I like that. So we'll put that there. And that's going to be our first little winter scene. And I really like this owl. I'm not a huge owl fan, but I think this owl will look good in this corner. So I'm going to put him up there. Put him right in this corner. This little snowy owl. And yes, he looks great there. And I'll just cut this little bit of this branch off. Okay. And I have another wintry sticker book that I can bring in here as well. I think I'm going to use this Ski Girl. See, this is the part that is challenging to me, is getting these pictures to fit inside these boxes. This is the challenge. That is the part that is difficult, because these stickers are not see-through. So I'm really just guessing where to cut them. Okay, that was pretty good. I just need to cut it straight. Okay, that worked out nice. Okay, so I'm going to just draw a line, a box around this snowman, because I really want to use him. Let's go over one more. All right. Let me look for a few more wintry things. I want to try to stay in the blue wheelhouse though, if I can. This is cute. I like this. And I think I can just trim a little bit of this sticker. Let's see if it'll come up. Yep, that came up nicely. Okay, here's a tiny one. I don't even feel the need to trim that. That looks great. And let's find one more. Could we do two reindeer facing each other? And then let me see if I can cut it without going through my paper. Yeah, it's cutting pretty easily. Okay. Okay. I don't want to get too excited though, because I know it don't take but one extra bit of pressure to cut through this paper. All right. I like how that looks. So far, so good. Then, ooh, that cut looks so raggedy on the back. That cut looks raggedy on the back. Do you hear me? Ooh. Let's see if I can clean that up. Or maybe I should just put some washi tape over it or something. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll put some washi over it, because I don't want to mess this up. And I feel like if I keep messing with it, I'm going to mess something up. So I'm going to put some washi tape on this box. I'm just going to put washi tape all around. I'm just going to put washi tape all around it. Just so I don't have to look at that raggedy cut that I made. Because, child, ooh, that was a raggedy cut. I have a couple more cuts to make. Hopefully I can make some better cuts going forward, child, because this was Team 2 merch. Team 2 merch. Okay. Okay, crisis averted. Crisis averted. We're looking good. We're looking good so far. I want to do a couple things to set me up for success with this front page. So I want to trace where this box is going to land. So I will know that I need to put a scene there. And okay, we're looking good. So far, so good. I think I have an idea for what can go in this top section. I don't want to completely decorate this front part just yet. I think I want to use this big wintry branch in the corner, in the top left-hand corner of this page. So I am going to erase a good bit. And I already knew that a lot of these lines that I was drawing were going to end. I already knew that a lot of these lines that I drew were going to end up going away. I was just giving myself a framework to kind of start with. I had to do what I had to do, you know what I mean? I had to do what I had to do. I want to come up so I'm not touching that window scape box at all. Okay, so I'm going to add that there. And then I'm going to cut this top portion of this branch off. And I'm not going to show you the page behind it because that's going to be a surprise for the next video. I'm going to try not to show you that. Okay, let's see if I'm ready to decorate this front page. I don't know if I am, but I think I want to go with these houses. For this bottom portion, for this bottom box. And I'm going to use my trimmer to cut this. And I'm going to try to go straight. Try not to push down too hard. Okay, and that worked out. And I'm going to do it again here on the side. And on the bottom. Trying to follow this dot grid line. And I'm gonna go on a diagonal here. I didn't go down far enough. Okay, great. Then I'm gonna go over this with my pen. I believe eventually this is gonna look good, but right now I'm on the struggle bus. Okay, I like how that looks. I am going to put a line here though, because I need to get my box with the flip over seam in here. I need to get this set in stone. What I also want to do is I want to grab my winter doll from this sticker book, this girl right here, and I want to add her to the mix. I want to add her right here, so I'm going to erase a lot of these lines so I can put her right here. Great. And then I'll add my scene in this last box. I think it's looking good so far. So far, so good. I like how it's coming together. Let's try this one with the fireplace. And see how this works out. And I'm going to be very careful because I don't want to cut my tree in the back. There we go. All right, that looks good. We got the fireplace, we got the couch, we've got some blue, we've got some brown, we've got some green. Okay, and what I think I'm gonna do is use this bottom portion of the page for journaling. And I was thinking about writing my favorite things about winter in this section at the bottom, just to kind of celebrate the closing out of winter and moving into spring. Okay, so let's see how my little window scene turned out. That turned out great. You can see the little fireplace there. When I flip over, you got two scenes, one on that side, one on this side. I see a little piece of washi tape that needs to be trimmed or pressed down. Okay, I can just press it down. Okay, great. All right, so that first page is done. Now I want to add I think I want to add something in this corner and something in this corner, so when I flip it back and forth, you see images there. And I'm looking at these candles as an option. I want to put the candles here in this bottom corner of this page, so that when we flip over, we have the candles there. And then let me find something to add to the bottom of this page. I like this bedroom scene. Let's see if that will work. Put it right here in this bottom corner. I think that looks good. And I think I want to actually draw a journaling box on this page. I think that will make this page look a little bit more put together if I draw a box for journaling. actually a couple boxes. Let me start my line where it needs to go here. Now I want to cut this next window out because I need to be sure that when I cut this window out and I close this page, there's another little seam sitting there. So let me cut this window. I was just about to mess myself up, but I kind of thought it through and I paused for a second and I remembered that I needed to cut this window. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, that cut turned out much better than my first cut. Praise the Lord. Okay, so when I close this door over, I need to have something wintry sitting right there. So let me do that. Let me find something that will fit there. I haven't used a bridge, I don't think. So I'm going to use this little bridge. And I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to cut this down some. And I'm going to put it here. Go up just a little bit. Let's see if that falls in the right spot. Perfect, and it does. It does, it does, it does. And I'm going to draw a box around that. Okay, so I had an idea of what I wanted to use on this page, but I don't think it's going to work now. So we're gonna have to change the plan because this is the doll that I wanted to use. I wanted to use her, but I just don't think she's gonna fit in here now. I don't think she's gonna fit the color vibe. I don't think she's gonna fit size-wise. So let me see who else I can grab. I could grab this girl. She just looks so sad. I'm like, girl, why are you looking sad? I guess because she had to go get the wood. She mad because she had to go get the wood. Let me see if I can find somebody else that I actually like. She could work. She's very cute. She could work. She's also very cute. Yeah, I think I'll go with this girl here. Even though she's got on brown and not anything blue, I think it'll be fine. I'm going to trim around her a little bit, get some of this excess white space off. And then what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to use this cityscape image that I really like and put it in the background behind her and see how that works. It's going to be blue, so that'll tie everything together, I think. I hope. Yeah, this one. This is the one I really, really like. So let me go with that. Ooh, or even this window. But no, she's got her coat on, so she's outside. Okay. Let me grab this cityscape. Like the skyline. And this is not what I originally wanted, but I'm going to go with this though, because I need to make sure everything is lining up. I'm going to cut quite a bit of this off the top. And I'm going to even cut, do I need to cut the bottom now? No, I think I'm good on that. I am going to lay that down. And then I'm going to grab my cutting tool and cut this sticker on an angle. There we go. Then I'm going to add my sticker in here. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. That is so cute, y'all. Ooh, 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 wee. That turned out great. Okay, that turned out great. Now, I just have to figure out what to put here. And I think we'll be doing great. I could do a different cityscape. Did I use that in the front? I did. Okay, let's find a different, or I could use this wintry tree. Let me try that, because I'm really feeling that. I want to try to fit this tree in here some way, somehow. I think I want to put it down right here. Y'all, I'm playing with my life right now. I am playing with my whole entire life. She said, risk it all. I am just risking it all. Okay, so I'm going to do a lot of cuts to get this tree to fit in this. I'm going to do quite a few cuts to get this tree to fit into this space. All right, so I'm going to cut here. Okay, and I'm going to cut here. She said, just risk it all, honey. Whew. Okay, then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to cut here. Okay, and I'm going to, I don't really have to cut this part because it's just going over the bridge and it could very easily be a tree going across that bridge. So I'm going to leave that like that. And I'm going to cut this top portion. Oh, wow, that looks good. That looks so, so, so good. Okay, I think I want to add a box around this image because it just looks kind of weird just kind of sitting out here like that without anything bordering it. And that looks great. When I close it, it looks good. Now, we're going to start transitioning into the spring portion of this spread. The winter part has turned out really, really good. The winter part was a struggle. It started off as a struggle, but it's going well now. It's starting to pick up. So I'm going to Draw this box here. And we're going to begin the spring portion of this spread. Okay, so I kind of guesstimated where this box was going to fall on the next page, but now that I have it cut out, I want to really truly draw it. Go ahead and sketch it out. Okay. And I'm going to erase that line if I need to, but that's where the box is going to fall that I'm going to use. I'm going to bring in my spring book. This one came from Amazon. The images are really, really pretty in here. I don't know that I've done a flip through of it before. The images are really pretty, but I think it's made in a different country. And so some of the quotes in here are kind of odd. I guess they kind of got lost in translation, but the images are really very pretty. I'm just going to flip through it really quick, and these are some of the images I'm going to use to celebrate springtime. And the main one I want to start with is this one. This is an image of a window with a flower, and I do not have to redraw this. I don't have to erase this box because this little image fits right on top of it. Just have a little bit of extra sticking out on the side. When I'm in my winter section, we will see this flower peeking through, and it's almost like she's looking at it like, spring, where you at? Spring, is that you coming around the corner? I love that. Okay, so that's the main focus point for my spring window. Now let's cut this out, because I'm also going to do this little Dutch door with the scene behind it. For this set of pages as well. And I'm going to go in and add my washi tape. And I did it again. I should put the washi down first. Frankenstein. Anywho, here we are once again. Okay, that looks really good. I'm gonna trim this up just a little bit. Okay, now to be honest with you, I have no idea what I want to do with these spring pages. I just know that I want to use this sticker book. So I like the idea of these picture frames, maybe around this window. I think I want to start with that because I really do like these framed images of springtime scenes. When I saw these, I thought, oh, I wish I could find a way to use that. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and start there. And I'm just going to kind of make a little collage going around this window. And then we'll kind of take it from there and see what else I want to add. And that worked out kind of perfect, y'all. I didn't even realize it was going to, but that worked out pretty much perfect. There we go. Okay, I love how that looks. And I can make it very simple on myself and put a doll here, a tall fashion doll. I think I'll go with this girl. I like how that looks. And okay, now let me think about and work on this left-hand side, because this is the side that I really don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Okay, go with me here on this, because I'm kind of telling a little story about how winter turned into spring. So I want to put this little doll, oops, she went down a little bit before I was ready. I wasn't quite done positioning her. I'm going to put this doll here, and I'm going to put this calendar, but I'm going to cut the pin off, and I'm going to put this little calendar behind her head, because we're talking about the passage of time and how time changes, seasons change, etc. And I'm going to put a plant over here as well. And I'm going to put it all on the same line. And then I'm going to draw a box, because I think that's going to be my best option here. I think I want to set this box up for journaling. And in this journaling, I could talk about all the things I'm looking forward to in springtime. I want something else here. I feel like that space is naked. Okay, I've got some butterflies. That could definitely liven that spot up. Okay, I'm going to leave these two spaces available for journaling. I might put one more plant in that little empty space, because I've got plenty of plants in here. So let's put another plant there. Okay, great. And I want to focus on these corners here that we can see in the with the Dutch door. So let me grab some flowers, and I think I want to do, there are a whole bunch of flowers in here. Yeah, these corner flowers are absolutely gorgeous. And I think I want to go with the pink ones. Let's flip over and erase some of these. Or do I need to erase some of the lines? No, I'm going to put this here. And let me try to straighten it out some, because I put that down super, super crooked. Let's see if it'll pull up. Oh wow, these stickers pull up very, very nicely. No problem there. Okay. this line falls and where this line falls. And I'm going to erase that. Okay. And I may just stop this box. Might do. Let's just stop this box right here. Take this box on a diagonal like that. And let's see how that works. Yeah, that works great. I also want to add a flower in this corner up here. Let's try this one. And I'll just put them right here in this corner. And trim the little bit of excess that I have. And now I'm going to draw my boxes in, kind of exactly where I want them to fall. And then I'm going to add in some springtime deco. And I'm probably going to speed through that part because I feel like this video is like 2 hours long. Okay, y'all, right when I started filling in these boxes on the back of this spring setup, my camera died. She said, girl, you got me working day and night, okay? But I did finish these boxes. I think it turned out really, really great. This was probably the most challenging spread I've ever done, but it paid off. I really love how everything came together. So let's take a look at it from the beginning. This is, again, my transition from winter into spring. And I envision myself journaling about all the things I love about winter, the things I'm going to miss about winter, and maybe write about the things that I want to do in the springtime. So a full transition from winter into spring and journaling all about that experience. So I love how this came together. I got plenty of journaling space here at the bottom. And then I've got my first cutout window here. And I love the fact that you get a good scene with this Dutch door when it's turned over to the right, and also when it's turned over to the left. You also get a great picture or a great scene there. This is my favorite spread in this entire setup, and I did not even plan this. This was very organic, and I love, love, love the way it turned out. Such wintry vibes. Then here's my second window cut out, and you get a peek into it. Looks like she's almost looking over here at spring approaching. And I've got 2 spots for journaling here. And we flip over into the beautiful springtime, and you have the little whisper of winter in the background. You just left winter, you're coming into spring now. Even though where I live, it's going to be a minute before winter is completely gone. It's going to be the end of April before winter is completely out the door. But this is just the symbolism of saying goodbye to the season. I love this scene here, almost like she's in springtime, but she's reminiscing on winter. I've got 2 journaling spots here. I decided to add those 2 sets of flowers just to add a little bit more color to this page. I love these framed springtime portraits. When I saw those framed pictures in this sticker book, this again came from Amazon. I'll try to remember to link it down below. But when I saw these framed portraits, I knew I wanted to use them in this spread some way and somehow. So I'm glad I was able to incorporate those into the setup. Then we have our next Dutch door. We have the beautiful scenes with the flowers, top and bottom there. And then we flip over into the last set of pages with these kind of comic strip-like boxes and spaces for more springtime images. And then I added the water fountain here and the girl sitting with her bouquet of flowers down at the bottom. I really felt very challenged by this spread, these sets of spreads, but I also found this very rewarding. I had a good time with it, and I love how everything came together, and it's such a beautiful transition from winter into springtime. Just love this. So I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with me for a little while as I struggled my way through these pages. I hope that this maybe gave you some ideas. And if you are the type of journaler who loves a good challenge, I do recommend this type of spread. It's very rewarding once you get everything all put together. For those of you girlies who have done this kind of spread before, this is nothing new to you. This is not a challenge to you. My hat is off to you. If I had a hat on, I would take it off to you, because this was intense. This was intense, but it was very worth the effort. And I would definitely do this type of spread again. I think I've made some mistakes this time that I probably wouldn't make the next time. And I might just watch a few more videos to get some tips and tricks on how to improve my process with getting this done. But I really enjoy how all of these pages came together. And I hope that you did too. If you did, give me a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you are using all of your planners and journals to their fullest potential. And I hope that your week is full of love, joy, and most of all, peace. I'll see you next time.